All right.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Right? Going through the whole thing. And we've started it and everything. And now the show is on. And now I'm trying to figure out how to fix this door.
I need to get your audio for that, man. I want to play that song offline sometimes.
Yeah, that's fine. I got that. I can do that for you. Right? Do-do-do-do-do. We may have a viewer. It might be Brent.
Hi, viewer.
It
Welcome
might
to
be
the
Brent.
insanity.
All right. I am working on a bathroom door. I don't know. It's just a thing. Here we go. Oh, we don't have music. Speaking of music, we're just sitting here listening to dead air. Right? We're listening to Brian sing the opening
Yeah.
theme. I'll get us some music. Get us some tunes. The only real reason there's tunes is because there are times when you and I are drawing and we just say nothing. And I feel that's somewhat uncomfortable. I don't know. So, all right. I'm going ahead and not have this here because though we're using this, we're not actually using this for what its purpose is. There we go. So I am doing this. It's a bathroom. And I have decided that bathroom is just going to have a poop emoji. Because the more I thought about it, the more I was like, if you look at bathrooms here, the way that the icon for it is, and you think about it from the point of view of an alien, they're gonna be like, "What is this? The room where we eat humans?" I mean, there's a male human and a female human. This is it's where the humans
Ah,
are,
the buffet is open.
right? Yay,
I think I'm going to partake in leg of Sam today.
right? There you go. So I'm at some point in time they just stopped being cagey about it anymore. This is the poop room. The question is this going to be too silly? I don't know whether this will be too silly. This might be too silly. We'll see. I'll try to do some graphic design that sort of distracts from it so that it's not quite so obvious. There we go. But this is one of those also where I was just thinking it through and I'm like, well, logically speaking, nobody's gonna the waste room is just going to be a waste room. And especially in this future world, there's no distinction between male or female waste rooms. It's just a waste room. sure we are in Tamarbeshi. At first, I was like, I'm going to try to come up with interesting names for all of these things so that people will like never ever figure out the code behind Tamarbeshi. And then I was like, you know what? No. It actually might be kind of cool if people finally figured out that it was a direct one-to-one cipher and then went through just translating everything in the ship. And,
Well, there you go.
so that was my thought process on this. Hey, Brent. And since it's good to see you here,
Thank you, Brent.
right? The music is kind of catchy. Kind of ridiculously so. Curse you, Kevin McLeod. There can be only one. Or something.
What are you gonna like Highlander after him?
And it's Kevin McLeod. It does sort of asks for it.
Yeah, true. In the end, there can be only one.
That's because there's not enough room for two.
And 3 is right out.
Alrighty. This will probably work just fine. There, now we have a waste room door. Okay, so now I am noticing a problem with this room. I have replomats on both sides. I have all the lifeboat stations in. But I'm also noticing, like I said before earlier on my show today, that this table and especially this chair is going to be specifically right in front of the door to the bathroom.
No, you can't get in.
Right?
No,
I was just
sitting
thinking
here.
along the lines of, no, I'm just going to pull my chair back and no, you're not allowed to get into the room. Sorry.
I'm eating here.
Exactly. So I think what I'm going to do is have the 4x1 tables here and here on the backside, and then I'm going to put like a square 4 here in this little corner, this little alcove. That's a shitty place to sit. Yes, it is. Hey, it's nighttime. We can say that now. Except that I don't really usually, but that's okay. Like on my
So is
cat.
it? So are there two stalls in there, or are there
There's
two
four.
separate?
There's 4 stalls, but the way the stalls work are unicreature. So it's for all of the waste. Right? Exactly.
So shouldn't there be? Oh, so it's one door in, but it's
4 stalls.
okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, so there's a door in, then there's 4 stalls. Don't kind of the walls here are thicker than they would be normally for that because these are hallway walls, but since I'm not needing a scene in the bathroom for the first episode, I'm not bothering. I'm just not messing with it. I just put a wall, and we're good. You know.
You could have some really funny gags for people coming out, and there's always someone in the seat in front of the door, just telling them, "Yeah, you need more fiber in your diet, man. I'm sorry. Those noises were inhuman."
They were inhuman. They were inhumane. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of these guys here and put them in. No, maybe not that. Not that now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd you come from? Who are you? Oh, I know who you are. Hello, Donald.
Hi, Donald. How are you?
Look, Donald, we got a mess hall. Isn't that cool? We've even got lifeboat stations. We've got a replimat right here, and we've even
Oh,
got a
that's nice.
bathroom door, which I'm not even bothering with it at this point in time. I'm just going to put a poop emoji on it. So there. I think we're good. So there. But we need to fix some things. For one, we need to fix the bottom of the floor of the mess hall. That's you. Why are you square? Okay, I see what you're doing now.
So was that comment about the star chart real, or was that just you messing with me?
But which star chart?
That there was a star out of place on your star chart?
Oh, I was just messing with people.
Okay. Just making sure.
It was one of those things that I knew darned well that if I got too involved discussing things with our dear and beloved Dr. McDonald, she would find something that I did wrong, and I would have to be thrown back into Star Chart hell. So, but no, she was fine. Nobody said anything. We were good.
Yeah, because that's my worst fear is that someone's going to tell you something and then you're going to stop the story to fix that one thing
Right?
instead of just working on the story.
I feel like Brent would kill me off at that point.
He wouldn't be the only one.
I did not show Dr. McDonald my star maps. I was good because, yeah, I hate to say this, but you're probably right. And even though we're making snarky jokes and stuff like that, the truth is I probably really would completely flip out if she said something was wrong. Although she's Dr. McDonald, she probably would just say, "Oh, those are lovely. Well done. Good job." I mean, like, she doesn't know me that well, you know? And she's a sweetheart. She'd just be like, "Oh, those are great. Excellent work."
Yeah, but there's always that fear that you would look at it and you'd say, "Yeah, I mathematically went in here to make this as accurate as possible." Oh, okay. You know this star is out of alignment, right? Well, there's
Mhm.
6 months.
Yep.
And all of a sudden I'd be sitting here going, I feel a great disturbance in the force as if a story has just gotten delayed.
As if thousands of NPC characters screamed out at once because their story was not getting told. Ah, man. I I I'm sure she would just be ecstatic. Thank you, Donald. Donald's a wonderful like supporter of this story.
Oh, I think she would love the
Wonderful
story
supporter of
too.
my ego. I'm
Don't
not
get
thinking
me
saying you're
wrong.
not. I think you're also a wonderful supporter of my ego. I just think, Donald's like, we've been talking. We've been talking about how she would like throw me back into design hell, and he's like, I think she'd like it. I'm like, oh, thank you, Donald.
I think she would like it too. I think though, if you had told her that you made totally accurate charts that took you 6 months to get it right, she would look at it and go, "This one's wrong. This one's
Right?
out of place," and that would set off a chain reaction like you
Of
wouldn't
checking
believe.
everything. I gotta go check it again though. But what if? What if? What if? All right, let's do this. Um.
I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? I'm on the God damn it.
I heard the words. Am I doing the thing?
Yes, you're doing the thing.
Brian, you must stop drawing. You're on the wrong layer.
I did like the opposite
I
one
like that
where
one too. That was clever. That was good. Okay, so where did you put you?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I'm saving stuff to things and I'm not seeing stuff. So I'm trying to figure out who's confused. Oh, I know what's wrong. That's the problem. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll make this 7, 9. And now we will make oh, like you're just confused now. So let's do this.
Eh,
There. Now we have actual floor, like they're supposed to be here, instead of.
So I was talking with Lee tonight, and Lee goes, "Yeah, Guy was very happy to hear that you are drowning yourself in comic rather than the ulterior."
The alternative.
And my response was, "Yeah, I don't drink very often, so."
We're not really the drinking sort, though. I mean, really, legitimately, like the kind of people that we are. We're just not really drinking people.
Well, and also too, there's another part to that, and that is, um, I'm having a hard time doing that at home right now. Um,
Hmm.
because that was a big thing that me and Dad did together
Right.
was we would get fancy beers and try out different things and all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
doing that at home has been not, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get that. All right. Because drinking makes the lines go wrong.
Yes.
If the star was just a binary star, we'd probably be fine. Just as a side note, it would take me a moment to update the main map.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. We're not
I'm
talking.
more worried that what would happen is that she would say, "Oh, did you realize you flipped a symbol here?" And I'd be like,
Or or did you realize that this isn't a star but a galaxy?
"Yeah, see, I don't think it'd be that dramatic. I don't think that it'd
Like a
ever be that
galaxy
far off."
cluster?
Yeah, I think
Like,
what would happen is she would look at it and go, "Oh, yeah, you flipped a sign here," and I'd be like,
yeah.
"Really, really, really?" Because that's exactly what would happen, and I'd be like, "Oh, I hate people. I hate people. I hate people." I could just use this plant on for tables. In fact, I probably ought to. There's really no reason not to just use the same widget. Nobody will notice. Yeah, everybody notices right away. Yeah, it's great, guy. Where'd you put it? Where'd it go? There it go. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. All righty. So it is 1 meter by this point right now. 1 meter. So we will make it 400 times longer. and that will make it 4 meters. Right, because then it looks space agey enough that it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, that's totally actually, we're all saying that, but the truth is that everything's got a magnetic base on the bottom and everything's metal. So it just goes kink and it doesn't come off.
And it's heavy metal. Heavy metal.
All right, we'll put that there. The best part about doing something like this, though, is that I can do bigger tables, like, and kind of make this 1.5. That's probably too big. There we go. So that's 1.5. So let's go on ahead real quick and go in here. And oh, you know what we can do is just generic plant on. Probably will take just fine. Go to surfaces. You. We're actually gonna close you. I'm gonna call you table. Table 1. We'll browse. If we're in generic, we should have a plant on base. Yep. You. Bork. Table. Base. So that's that. There, just a table. That's cool. That works. Can't get in through the back easily, but that makes some sense, I guess. Like, should we do it this way? This is where we just decide to do. What are you doing? We're moving furniture. Why are you moving furniture? Because we just don't know. We don't know. We don't know what we're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. Dramatic music starts.
Yes.
No, there's no portals in the center section of the mess deck because we've got on this side, all we've got is lifeboat stations. So the lifeboat stations are behind the walls here on this mess deck. The quarter deck in the front, which is in this room right here, that has portals because everything narrows in the front of the kitty-wake. So it's narrowing down through here and then it straightens out. And so this is that narrow section right there where the lifeboat stations are. But I mean, the thought is you're either in your quarters or you're here eating when something bad goes on and you have to get into the lifeboats. So the lifeboats are close. There's 3 lifeboat stations. There's one further down this hallway. So there we go. So my original mess deck carried all 40, it carried 40 people. You could have 40 people in the mess hall at the same time, which is fine, but that's all shifts save the officers. So, and though it's great to have a mess hall that holds 40 people, coming to think about it, I don't see any reason why there would be 40 people in the mess hall at the same time.
Truly, you have never seen a mess hall.
Right? I guess. Yeah, maybe so. You may be right. I mean, during general quarters, I guess it depends because you're right. It could be seriously crowded in here, or not seriously crowded, and sort of a laughing crowded. Oh wait, move that there. We'll rotate you. Not that way. No, not that way either. Then you can go around it on both sides. Maybe, maybe. Kind of looking at this, going, well. I mean, you don't want to put the table in front of the Unchi door. But there's only 48 people on board the ship total. Right? Yeah, I mean, I get it. There's going to be a lot of people here. So that's what the quarterdeck's for. One room forward. So there's actually a quarterdeck for everybody to assemble. I feel like we're just having problems with chairs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, instead of fold-out tables, they might just pop up from the floor.
They probably pop up from the floor. Then you can make sure that you first, before you do anything, you have to wipe all the footprints off the tables. Let's see what we got here. Right? That's true. Little bot comes through and just cleans all the tables. Or maybe the tables are self-cleaning. Who knows? I mean, we don't. Nobody knows. I didn't. We didn't know anything could happen.
Actually, you could have two states. You could have them where they do a quick clean after someone leaves the table and does a quick clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the meals, when they're into the reset and people have left the mess halls, all the tables go down into the floor, and it just has like a Roomba type cleaning bot that cleans the floors, and it's cleaning and sanitizing the tables in one motion.
Yeah, it might work.
And when it goes down, it can clean have it so that everything drops. Like all the walls drop except for the bathroom walls, obviously. But all
Dang it! I was in the bathroom.
oh god, not again! No.
Not the cleaning bots again.
But like all of the divider walls and tables and chairs drop down. So the top surface of them all get cleaned by the little Roomba bot, but then like the wall surfaces and the pedestals for the tables and all that, they can get all deep cleaned in between the floors by robots.
Right.
So so that by the time you hit the next meal, everything is sanitized and ready to go, so you have less of a chance of disease spreading.
Yep. Yeah.
Gee, you can't tell I worked in a kitchen, can you?
You know what you do? I mean, really, legitimately, space the room.
Yeah?
Close the doors. Space the room. If you leave a small amount of atmosphere in there, just enough, so you just bring it down to a couple of pascals, and then space the room, and the air will pull everything off of every surface and blow it out a exit port.
Yeah.
And make this hard. Why make this hard? You're in space. Just space the freaking room.
The mess hall will be closed in
And
10
you
minutes.
do not want to be in there. Right? You might freeze things. Who knows? Anything could happen. Oh,
So this streamer I've been watching the last week or so has been doing a streamathon
hmm.
to celebrate 1 year of streaming,
Oh my God.
and it's been an uncapped streamathon. So every time people donate money or bits or uh, buy things off her wish list, she added time to the clock,
Oh no.
and
Sounds brutal.
and her her fandom is They got some mad lads going. She has been going since last Wednesday.
Does
This
she
past
sleep?
Yeah, she sleeps, and what she does is when she goes to sleep, she'll put on rerun VODs or and old playthings that she's done,
Mm-hmm.
and then she'll also add a little bit of time to the clock to apologize for having a sleep schedule. But she has been sleeping or she's been streaming
Streaming.
nonstop for days on end now.
Damn.
In fact, so at one point she had a joke where she went, "No one will buy that," and she put a. This entire stream was to pay off a laptop she just bought.
Mm-hmm.
So as a joke, she put on a more expensive laptop and went, no one will buy it," and someone bought it.
Oh God.
And that caused an existential crisis between her and her husband.
No, no.
And so her husband capped the marathon.
I could see
He's
that.
like, he's like, "I want to see my wife at some point."
Right. All right.
But yeah, I've been going in there and drawing for fun, and yeah, I've made other streamers apparently fear me
Fear you.
because I drew some things.
88. I want 22. Maybe not 22. Let's do 35.
So her group is really big into a Japanese game called Azure Lane,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know. Have you seen Cancol?
No.
It is uh, Kentai Collection.
Kentai, huh?
Yeah,
So wanting swords. That's the translation that went through my brain.
yeah. It's ship girls.
Oh, okay. So like partial ships and girls. I actually have
Yeah,
seen that as airplanes. Partial
yeah,
airplanes and girls.
yeah.
That's the same
But
genre.
these are sea ships, and they're based on real ships,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they have. Anyways, Azure Lane is one of these types of games, and so she had me. I wouldn't say assault other streamers in her group, but she definitely had me troll several um, with the skin dresses from some of the ships on their avatars,
I see.
and it was hilarious. But it also led to a funny moment for me later in which I'm drawing and I'm like, where the fuck is this skill coming from? And I didn't realize how much I had gotten better at drawing through the subathon just by doing stupid pictures.
Nice. So was it a subathon because it was submarines?
No, it's a Twitch subscriber
Okay, I get it.
thing.
feel like my child is again needing to go to sleep.
So last night, the streamer didn't learn and put a $6,000 laptop onto her wish list as a joke of this will never happen. Legitimately, this will never happen. No one will buy this laptop. And
Right.
one of her uh, followers went, "Do you need this laptop? Would you use it?" And she goes, "Yeah, I would. I would use it. And it's a very nice laptop, but I just paid for a computer and I'm getting a new laptop. I don't need this." And they go, "Are you sure? I'll buy it for you right now."
So I'm curious, is this individual like, does she work in the adult field, or
No,
because this is the kind of stuff I see adult like webcam girls getting. This is kind of
no,
wild.
she's a VTuber
Nice.
and she plays anime games.
That's just kind of mind-boggling to me. Cool. Absolutely
Yeah,
awesome. A little mind-boggling. Nope, 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 nope. You did it wrong.
and so afterward, so every time that she would get a donation or someone would, a little sound bite would play, a little zing zap thing. And during
Mm-hmm.
that time, she was so worried that this guy was going to buy her a $6,000 laptop because he's a game developer and has the money to do this, that it
Mm-hmm.
was giving her a heart attack every time the soundbite would go off.
Okay.
So I made a joke comment of her just frantically shaking. It just says, "Welcome to Tiny Tess's Tiny Heart Attack stream, where chat attempts to give Tiny Tess a tiny heart attack."
That's cool. All
But
right.
I've been using it to improve myself too, so I kind
Yeah.
of I stepped away from the main comic for a little bit and I've been doing this as kind of a breather, and now I'm coming back into the comic again.
I have no idea what else is caught up in this particular picture, but that
Yeah?
is wild. It's totally wild. No, picking the wrong layer. That wasn't me. That's the stupid system picking the wrong layer. Don't pick the wrong layer. I need these layers. I wonder if we should do the meme for if like the system does it. All
You're
right.
on the wrong layer. I have to redraw this page.
I feel like there's just like infinite rows of lights in here to light the room. Go make some food. We'll be here. We're not going anywhere. How did I spell this? Wes. That's what I want to know. Okay. Are you rotated at all? Get rotated. Let's get rotated. Let's not say we did. Okay. Oh, because it wasn't you that was rotated. I get it now.
So, artist check-in. What are you trying to get done this week?
This guy right here. If I can get him done, we can start rendering out scenes. So that's my major battle plan here. What about you?
Finish up issue 2 this week.
Works.
I am 9 pages away from finishing.
Okay. Cool. That sounds like a thing we should do.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow. We've got to fix the floor. But the rest of it looks great. The floor completely borked out, but the rest of it looks great. That means the floor has the wrong one. And it should be partially gray. And you should be black. Instant potatoes and eggs. And mustard. If you're going to make potato salad, you have to have mustard. There we go. It looks pretty decent. I feel like that's kind of a decent mess hall. I don't know. I feel pretty good about that. I think Pepper's
Oh,
not having
okay.
any fun because I think Pepper got COVID.
Ooh, he got COVID?
I think so.
Oh,
Hanging out with his family in Florida because I don't think any of his family in Florida are vaccinated.
oh,
So
that sucks.
I think him and Bill are not doing well, but I think both of them are vaccinated. So it's
Yeah.
just going to be miserable. It's not going to be life threatening. It's just going to make them unhappy. I think the best part is, unless you look real carefully, you can't tell that the tables have no legs. They just hover. That's all right. Using food bank stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's like only so much you can do.
Lately, things have been
Yeah, unpleasant
hyper.
food. Yep.
Like it's been really politics in general lately have been very, very toxic.
Yeah, everything's been toxic. Yeah. Why is the camera rolled? Why are you why are you rolling? Stop being weird. Yeah, it's does it still feel like the camera's no, I guess the camera's straight. I'm rolled. That's the problem. Okay. That's definitely crew quarters to mess hall right there. Actually looks pretty good. I'm feeling like this is pretty solid. Yeah. Mayrel, why are you doing barrel rolls? Stop doing that. That helps no one. Do you not understand?
He who controls the barrel rolls controls the spice.
Right. Okay. So, sans one table, obviously, we can only hold 30 in here. And that means that there are 18 who will have to be on duty at any given point in time. That makes some sense, though. I mean, like, not only that, really, the officers probably can meet in the forward meeting, the officers' lounge, and eat there if they really need to. Although I feel like the Kittiwake is such a low class ship that nobody does because they're just like, well, we'll all just hang out together because really, we got nothing better to do. That helmsman in Orville's crazy. Was it circling the donkey? I don't remember what that was. It was so funny. Damn, it was funny. So, hugging the donkey. That's it. It was hugging the donkey. Okay, I'm going to take you. We're going to turn you off. because this is where her coffee is getting filled, is right here. So that first scene is through this little splotch right here where her coffee is getting. So we'll take a drink bulb, specifically the captain's drink bulb, and we'll put it in this spot. All right. Do you ever get, yeah, well, we're here. We may actually do work for you anyway. You never know. Hang on quick. Apparently, George is not going to bed like George is supposed to. And we were having discussions about that.
Oh, so I learned an interesting cultural thing about wedding rings in Australia.
Okay.
So you wear the band on your left hand,
Mm-hmm.
and when your partner dies, you
You move
switch
it.
it to your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
So on this VTuber's character model, she had her wedding ring on her right hand and hadn't noticed it, even though her husband is very much alive.
That's not good.
So
That's how
she
you get in trouble.
so she had a freak out when she discovered that it was on the wrong hand. So of course, I, being a sensitive,
Jerk.
caring artist who would never troll someone, I did a comic about
Right.
it. But it was fun. I mean, like I never knew that before.
I don't think I have a pose that fits this, do I? Or at least gets somewhere close to what I'm looking for. Because then I can just move from there. Probably not. That's close-ish. That's kind of get me started. I don't know. Maybe. I think I want to move our arms more than I want to do anything else. So I can move her legs into the right spot anytime I want. Yeah, I don't think any of these are what I'm looking for. That might be close, at least enough that we can make this work.
Oh, Jesus, there was another shooting today.
I don't even want to know. Where was it?
California, at a church.
Okay, why are your eyes not tracking this like it's supposed to? We just decide that we are now so far past. Fine. I must be getting tired.
I know I'm tired.
Okay, something.
Uh,
Hang on.
you need to find what George just did. Hi guys, how's it going? That was a heavy sigh.
Yeah, we've got an issue with the cat that just knocked over all the plates in the room the kid's not supposed to have any plates in. He
Yeah.
broke the plates, naturally. Okay, so it's she's not looking at the eye target. What's going on? Maybe it's the height of her eye. It is. That's what it is. No, it wasn't a collectible, but it's still. I mean, it's 11:16, and the kid has managed to keep himself up now this entire time. And it's like I keep trying to get him to go to bed, and that never happens. I mean, it is amazingly interesting how self-destructive a child can be and how willfully self-destructive they will be. He willfully will not eat the right foods. He willfully will not get enough sleep. Willfully. It's so amazing. Like, will go out of his way to defy us.
Okay, so he's a kid.
Yep. It's just amazing how willful that can be.
Okay, so he's a kid.
Yep.
Like we all did this. I
I know,
mean,
but I'm just saying it's amazing how willful it is.
and he's how old again?
12.
Oh, you're really gonna have fun when he hits his.
Oh yeah, we're
He's
already
in preteen.
already anticipating the trouble we're gonna get into there. There. Chang looking at her coffee getting filled up. I should make one of her eyes sort of morky because it's funnier. Okay, so her eyes are tracking. I guess I'm just having problems with. I don't know. I don't know what I'm having problems with. That's all right. We got it. So I want to try to keep my camera at 1:1 because if I can, then we then that gives the least amount of distortion.
I think I'm going to be done for the evening here in a moment. I'm starting to fall asleep.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be on tomorrow for very long.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got to go audition at my school. I don't actually have to audition. I have to go. I guess that's kind of they call it an audition. What they're doing is making sure I have all of the correct skills for teaching and I have everything understood. But it's at 10:45 tomorrow morning, and so on the other side of town. So
and
I'm
so
going probably
tomorrow
going.
morning you won't be streaming, but tomorrow evening you will.
Oh yeah, tomorrow evening's
Okay.
fine. Tomorrow evening's back to normal, but tomorrow morning, I guess I should say I'm probably going to stream from like 9 o'clock to like 9:15
Okay.
tomorrow morning, just so that I have made the check mark. But I'm gonna bomb after that and head somewhere else. So
Okay. Sounds
and
good.
so just so that you're cognizant and aware,
Alrighty. Thank you for the heads up.
you're
So
we have
I
an
will catch
actual
you
render.
tomorrow.
We'll open.
Oh, I have an anime suggestion for you if you're up for it.
Nope, nope. Yeah, actually I am. I'm just being obnoxious.
Uh, Spy X Family is really good.
So somebody had said that before.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that was
is.
the character that the girl was doing on. I get it now.
Huh?
Um, the Spy X Family is the name of the anime that this cosplayer was dressed as,
Ah,
and I was
yeah.
so that's why I'm hearing it now is because that clearly is a thing. So okay, Spy X Family. I will look into it.
It's really good. It's so the three main characters, all three have major secrets that they're trying to keep from the other two. So the father, he is trying to keep the peace between these two countries, and he has been assigned to make contact with this one high end official. And the only way he can do it is by faking a family. So having a wife, he's not married, but he needs to have a wife and a kid that can go to and the kid has to go to this one prestigious school.
Okay,
So he is a master of disguise spy.
I see.
His wife, that he winds up picking is like a major assassin in
That's
the
interesting.
underground. And but she's trying to hide the fact that she is this badass assassin.
Right?
And the child he picks up is the most powerful psychic that country has ever made, and they
Nice.
lost control of her. So she ends up in an orphanage because they think she's just a normal kid. So she is the only one who knows the other two's secret.
Okay.
So she knows everything that's going on, but she can't like she has been adopted before, and every time she's been adopted they've returned her because she freaked out the family too much with her psychic abilities. So she's trying to hide the fact that she's this powerful psychic who knows what's going on between the two characters.
I see.
And it is like you're slowly seeing this family come together, like
Like a real family.
like a real family. Like the wife is much further on in the manga is actually thinking about stopping on being an assassin and actually raising this kid legitimately because she's found something she's at that doesn't involve killing people.
Right.
And that is she has legitimately fallen in love with this kid. And
Right.
then he is slowly coming to terms with the fact that he's slowly becoming a dad to this kid.
That's cool.
It's just and the cool thing is it isn't like some of the animes that involve children have gotten a little weird because the dad like character has fallen in love with the kid like character or the kid character, and it's super creepy. But this one,
Yeah. Bunny drop. I'm sorry, what? I'm
yeah,
having issues.
yeah,
Sneeze
this
there.
one it kind of circumvents it by the fact that he's actually legitimately falling in love with the wife,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
and then starting to really enjoy becoming a father. Like he's starting to like he thought he knew everything that you know he was so good at his job that he thought he was a god when it came to psychology and understanding others. And now he has this kid and he flat out says, "I don't know anything about how to raise a kid." And he's starting to come to terms with the fact that he doesn't understand children.
Okay. I accept that. I shouldn't have moved this.
And it's kind of like you with your son that, you know, when you make the statement of he is legitimately rejecting, you know, eating properly, sleeping properly,
Right.
like all of the things that are in the parents manual that no one gets about how to deal with kids, like, you know, you would actually probably get a real kick out of it just for him being a first time father trying to understand his child.
Right. That'd be cute.
So,
That's cool. Yeah, I'll check that out.
and in an amazing twist, there is no fan service in it.
That is kind of amazing. I agree.
Like the badass assassin woman, like she had this entire fight scene where she's in a dress and she's doing the high kicks and all this. And look, and I'm like,
No penny shots.
no panty shots
I
whatsoever.
appreciate this.
Like he, he is doing a very good job keeping it clean. Like at one point, she gets shot in the butt, and there's a lot of jokes about her really not wanting to sit,
Mm-hmm.
but it never goes to, you know, it never does a butt shot.
Right.
It's
That's
just
cool.
it, it's almost wholesome. It's weird.
I've got nothing wrong with that. I like that in a manga.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see more of that. Like I
Is it a
really
manga
like
or is it an anime?
it just got an anime season this season it's dropping.
Okay.
They're on like episode 6, I think. But it's on chapter 60 in the manga.
Okay. Yeah. I'll watch it. That sounds like a thing. I can do that. Yep. So we've got frame 2. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's okay. This is frame 1. And now we've got frame. Come on, load it. There we go. That's all of them. That was everything. Thank you, though. Having issues. Somewhere along the line, it'll finally get around to coming down. There we go.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna head
You're,
on
you're,
out.
you're done for the night.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. So I will talk at you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Have a good evening.
Night.
Good night. Now it's just me and me. Zero her out. Close her eyes. This is going to be one of those where no matter what, we're going to have to draw her. We're going to have to manually draw a lot of stuff on this because she's not going to. It's not going to look right. So we're just going to use this as a guide. And we're going to have to, first of all, it's going to be solid and it's not going to be its. So heading over. This calls for her to be calm-ish. Nope, don't run away. And really, I'm only going to use this as, like I said, a guide to indicate where her face is so that we get her face shape correct so that the shape matches everybody else's shape. Here we go. And we'll call that one. Add a vector layer. Same thing here. We'll add a raster layer. Which can then be here. Drop that down just a hair. We got to be more careful with this one. Add a vector layer. And this one is the same thing. Go in here. Well, oh no, we don't need to do that. We need to do anything to this one. This one's just going to be redrawn. This guy, same thing. We'll add a new raster layer. All right. And then we'll add a new vector layer. So let's get to work, guys. We have a page to draw. "20 minutes. We'll start here in this layer. Move to black. Get our G pen out. Set for 12. Maybe 17. Get in tight and close here. Since we are, by the way, not having Brian attack, we use this monitor that's bigger. Okay. Using my G pen, I'm not using actually the Oh, we're almost done, guys. And legitimately, despite what George says, we have gone quite a ways here. $20, guys. Look at that. We'll save it out. That's why we use maquettes. We finished the build into the room. And within 20 minutes, we were ready to. We had a complete page from 0 to inked. Cut so much time out. No idea if I can select. Yeah, I don't think so. Didn't know whether I could do that or not. I have to see. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it. Show's over. Show's over. Show's over. No, it's good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and head off to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, I'm going to have a short show tomorrow, and if you're still with me, it's awesome. But at least we will discuss the fact that we got this far on this. So I'll talk to you later, and remember to see. Hey, we're doing this. Keep your eyes on the stars, man. Keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.